down and really cutting a large portion of the north out unless people want to be taking those vehicles. So it's going to be heading straight just south of Gatka. So it does
what I'm looking
open
for
to power up, I guess.
I'm looking for Pochinki and Georgiable. If people take their time in between the games, look at where other people drop to potentially find better places for themselves. So, I don't know. My go-to spots here is Pochinki and Georgiable. Is anyone taking them? Or is it just going to be left alone once again?
Yeah, well, what is the go-to for Kingwin at the moment? I mean, obviously, like you say, you guys go Georgie South. But if the plane were to cut across, like, way over to the west...
We take vehicles and go to the South Georgiable.
And you still go, still go there?
Yes. Yes.
Well, we are South, we can see, looks like the guys that came third in the first round are going to go straight to George. Ooh, Pochinki. Pochinki is about to get busy. There's two squads going there.
But once again, it's really not worth landing and fighting this early on. So if you can take vehicles and up down. I mean, in public games, it's definitely worth it, but I don't assume when you're playing on a daily level, you're trying to get to the Intel or Intel Extremes Masters.
Yeah, when you're playing for 50k, like, it's not worth. It's like, yeah,
no.
It's a bit different when you're playing with your mates. But it does mean there is going to be two squads in Pochinki. Young and Star, who did just pick himself up a weapon, I believe. It's only a pistol, sadly. Don't think he's going to compete. They've kind of gone right around the edge. There's one guy up in Church. He's got a crossbow, so I don't fancy his chances too much. Unless we did see some epic crossbow action at DreamHack. It's possible.
I'm looking at the rankings right now, and Team 2, Young and Star, Bullets, Impulsive, and J-City. They're currently ranked 4. And the other team, the purple team, they're currently ranked 6, so they're both in it, you know? You just have to do decent in this game, and they're through to the next stages. So I think what we're seeing is Team 2, they're just, these guys can have Pochinki, we're going to stay alive. If we get, top 5, top 10 in this game, we're through, we're good. So I think they're just opting to get away, because they're both very close, making it through to the next stages.
Well, you were talking about how you would get cars and go to where you always go, and that is exactly what's happening. Look at Big Clan. They've got themselves in. Hudge G actually going into school, just got himself a vehicle. Knows obviously it's empty. Tony Sosa coming in. Hayes got himself the apartments. They know that these buildings are all clear. Kind of similar area to what they've been doing, but obviously they've got the benefit of knowing that it's completely empty.
Our winners from last game drove into Pochinki super late. I don't know if they have anything. I kind of want to look in on them. Look at Blondie. Look at Time to Die, Fresh Juice. These guys are just now arriving in Pochinki, and they have absolutely nothing. They must not have paid attention to the airplane because they went straight over Pochinki, but they're opting to take their car and drive in late. They actually flip one of their day shifts, which is why you see your Bust and Fresh Juice coming just half a minute past the other guys. Our winners from last game tried this. I don't know, I'm very confused, so surprised. This is something you see every time.
Yeah, 3 teams. Well, I say 3 teams. Team 2 wisely chose to back out. Doesn't want to get involved. This is like method tactics, right? It's like get in Pochinki, fight. Something that they are known for. But of course, they're going to be in Katowice. They are one of the invites.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's something that a lot of teams do. They land in one place and then they want to make it their own. So, Face Clan, they will always land multi-power, Vitality, and so forth.
Evertox coming into a building. He's only got a pistol. Looks like silence. Or is that a micro Uzi he's got in his hand? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's micro Uzi he's got in his hand, I think. And there is somebody in this building, and he hears him. The third
He's
national.
running away. But he's getting shot.
Taken to the back, and that's him down, and he's not going to get out of that because he can get finished off. There's no teammates anywhere near that'll be able to help him out.
At the meantime, his teammate, the General, is looting an airdrop. But what is he going to get? He found M24, low 3 helmet with an 8 times. That's a very good job. Wait. This is the thing. Whenever you lose your teammates, you go for airdrops. I'm just kidding.
Back into Pochinki. Yospa's been taken down. You were just talking about how they got spot. Bloody's been downed as well. So they've lost 2 members already. Time to Die and Fresh Juice off the side. Delith Randall will come in and finish that off. Now, is he going to spot Fresh Juice as my cat's getting pursued by the dog?
Randall finishes off Bloody. Yeah, Fresh Juice. And who else is alive from the team? Time to Die. Time to Die is running away. He doesn't want anything to deal with this. He could have taken his Stacia, but he just runs.
He's in panic. He's panic. I'm just going to run across the field.
He should have taken the car and got out of there, I feel like, but he opts to run for
taking
some
his
reason.
teammate as well, you would have thought.
But once again, Time to Die and Fresh Juice, they won the last game. They're currently ranked 2. They're like, they just have to survive. Which is why I was like, why the heck are they driving into Pachinki? The airplane went straight over there. But yeah,
that's the thing, right?
they paid the price for not paying attention.
Yeah.
And seemed to be playing it kind of well. Like, I don't know if you saw from the entire stages of Loot and Pachinki, they've stayed close to each other. So if the Russian team, Seven Chicken, were to knock any of them, they would have been able to, you know, trade or help each other out.
Okay, I'm watching Tony Sosa, obviously.
Yeah.
Of big. Taking the bike early, going for the scout, looking around, see if he can find anyone in and around there. Gonna try and see if he can't get Bang Central. Looks like he's going chopsticks. He's gonna go, I think he's gonna go to that complex just to the right. No, he's not. He's passing by. That's not Central. Okay, he's not going Central then. Oh, it's this big complex, isn't it? Off to the side of him, just to the left of him in a moment. No, he's
just scouting. He's looking if doors are open, if there's any vehicles. He's making sure there's absolutely no one. And once he did the lap around, he ups to take this compound. It's really good in this circle.
Okay, so he did go where I thought he was going to go. Okay, but yeah, he's got a suppressor already in that 14.
Yeah, he's doing good.
4.
This time around, they know there was nobody around them, so they're just taking this free time looting.
So the rest of his team obviously still over at school. They've still got themselves a whole lot of loot. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Team 3, they're pursuing. Fresh Juice. Gonna try and track him down.
That's very aggressive. Very aggressive. Probably not worth it. So I want to see how this pans out.
Waiting for the textures to load for Time to Die to see if he's got a vision. I don't think he does. I don't think they've got an angle. He knows they're coming though. Evil's there. Ferry around the side. It's Fresh Juice they're chasing. I don't think they realise Time to Die is there. Ah, I just saw him. Just saw him. Time to Die, yep. Evils gets tagged up, but that gives the position away. Looks like Delith Randall's also around the bottom. So Fresh Juice is pinned. Time to Die is getting pushed. He's going to try and catch him on the stairs. Taking the different route. You ordinarily go on the left side. He's actually getting tagged out. Yeah, I was going to say, it's not great that angle because your lower body is showing more when you can't see them, where they can see you easily. So, Fresh Juice, last man standing. Oh, come on. I clicked on Fresh Juice. It's gone all the way across the map to Easy's Fresh Juice.
Randall has pushed upstairs. He's taking the fight right now, 1v1, and he just takes him down. Races him down easily. Fresh Juice had no body armor. He also got headshot by AKM, and he gets taken down very cleanly. But like I was trying to say, it made not a lot of point for the Spanish team to go over and push these guys because they're not really fighting for a good spot in the circle. They're essentially just wasting time. If there's more teams allied and people, you know, they spend this time to get in a good spot. Wait, as we were talking about that, Tony Sosa.
Yep, he's been
knocked
down.
One, but he got knocked himself.
Rest of his team were kind of en route, but he's already been down. Team 6 pushed in, took him out. And you can see Hayes is coming, but I don't think he's going to get there in time.
No, Tony will definitely be finished off here. And it's Team 6 here. They lost one member that Tony killed and finished, but he will be taken down. And they lose a member. Why is Hayes opting to go this way still?
Yeah, he's backing away.
Yeah, and just now he's turning around.
So where are they going to go? Are they going to go to the complex next? No, they're still going to challenge it, I think. I think they're still going to challenge it. Yeah, they are.
That is
they're in first place and easy, right?
They're in first place, but everything counts. I mean, yeah. Very ballsy.
Switches over, doesn't land anything there. Easy's going to move in behind him. Where's Hudge G going to go? Is he going to go for the flank? They're all going to go into this complex. A couple of nades. They're in trouble. There's one. If they can land it through the window, I think it's... Hey, 4-3-2-2-7 has tossed it out, but he didn't manage to land it correctly.
So...
Yeah, Hayes down. There you go.
Olaf takes down Hayes. I like the way that Team 6 are playing this. They're all spread out. As I say this. Olaf's gets taken down by Easy's. Sever is on a sliver of health. He's gonna try to retrieve to see if he can get off his teammate that got knocked. Pick them also down to just 1 HP. The problem with what Team 6 is doing, which can be good and can be bad, if they get knocked, they're hard to revive, but they are not getting punished. They're just really retrieving. As easy as getting out phased and Huts He's just looking around holding his mangoes. It's very tough to be locked in one building. So Big is in a kind of tough spot. If Team 6 have nades, this can mean real trouble for Big.
So Olaf back, healed himself up. That door doesn't offer too much cover. You can see it's already been splintered. Smoke down. The nades, they're trying to pop the nades through, but they can't get them through the bars. Yeah, that bounced back. Very risky. Hal's going to try and get a peek across. He's looking for Hudgy through that little angle. Look, trying to hold the angle. More nades continue to fly. Gets a peek. Ooh, taking very low down to 1 HP. Hudgy comes out in top in that little trade. The rest of his team, they're backing off. And I think it's a wiser choice to rather than take it a straight fight at the walls. Hudgy's actually back around to his UAZ now. They've completely backed out the edge of the building. Big Bomb's pushed up. Trying to get the flank around. Big Bomb, no helmet on Big Bomb. He gets down by easy. Olaf, going to try and go for the peak. Gets himself 1, gets himself 2. And now...
It's right now. Hayes is in a 1v2.
And Hayes is in trouble. He's iron-sighting it up. Gets himself 1 with a micro Uzi. Olaf just the other side of this wall in the building. Gets a peek across. Will get the shot on him and manages to land it. And he'll get his teammates back up. He's got to go for Hudgy first. He's bleeding out quicker. But that was a very close fight for Big there.
Hayes didn't his manage. He had no helmet towards the end. And I was looking towards Team 6 helmets also. There's not going to be a lot of helmets left for Big to play this game onwards.
Let's have a look around. Pachinki, obviously battle was one. Oh, hello. I think there's another squad. These look like the route they're taking. They're coming straight in towards Big. They're not going to have much time to regroup at this rate. It's Ogden Sun coming in. Maybe a bit of...
These were the guys that pushed no matter what. You remember last game?
Yeah.
They just went straight in, not caring about there being people. And it's Ogden going in, ahead of his team once again. This time around, they don't feel as encouraged to just go in. Wait, oh, he actually stops. But I saw his vehicle was smoking. I don't know if they were opting to take the fight, or he got out because his vehicle started burning.
He's got 8 times in the car 98, I think, hasn't he?
Yeah.
That's way better geared than they are, I think. Yes. Oh no, SN King, not again.
Not
this
like
time he's going to be on his own. He's going straight in. He's decided to divert to the complex. Ironically shot at by the other team. And he's actually passing straight by Chopsticks as well. So I don't know where the hell he's heading off to. He's going to run straight into another team if he's not careful. He's going to go straight into Gatka. Uh-oh, not a place to go. He's taking shots from every angle. This is the difference, right, between obviously the pro teams who get in early and the ones that come in late. There's nowhere to go.
But the thing is, right, snaking has driven past like these 2 compounds with 2 sets of houses. They're all really good. I'm really surprised that he like just decided to keep on moving. Like I'm kind of in the mindset: the further you move, the further there's a chance. So he drove past a lot of good compounds where there's no people, but they all make it there safe and they survive to fight another day. We still have Death Randall in them in Pachinki. They really just want to loot it all. I've never seen anyone loot Pachinki that slow. It's not that big of a city. All the houses are close to each other. They could have left a long, long time ago.
Well, they did fight a couple of people in there. Remember, they went off to the farm buildings and they kind of came back.
Did. But spending 10 minutes in Pachinki, I don't know what they're doing. But like you're right. As I was talking about it earlier, they were staying all 4 men together. They were looting very slow, very carefully, and they're all alive. So their problem right now is that they have 1 vehicle. If they drive past the wrong compound, it can end very quickly for them. And right now, they are driving past 2 compounds that are very good in the circle. But they want to go to Gatka. This is what I mean. They're over-rotating. And if their car gets blown up, it's over. They're out.
Shots going out from Ogdenson. He's not managing to land them, though. Speaking of which, actually, Team Poseidon and Co., they're off in that complex to the left. Oh, death. These guys, the Pachinki guys, they're getting lit up. They're so slow. Like you said, they were in Pachinki for so long. They do manage to get themselves across, despite the fact they got pretty well lit as they passed on by. Also, if you look at the
east end of the circle, they drove past so many safe houses, but they just kept driving and driving, and now they're a way worse spot on them than they could have been.
So Gatka very central still. Not I don't think this is too comfy a position for Big Clan at the moment. While they're in the house, they know they're happy. They've got themselves a bike in there. I think they probably prefer to be more central, but yeah, I don't know what Charlotte is firing at. I don't think. Didn't the bullet drop a little too far from that range? Oh no, it's not too bad. It's aiming for Team 7, which is Snake King and Co. That certainly was close enough. That tinged behind him. I think that was his pan. Oh, Le General, Team 14 making the move. Let's see where they're going to go. Are they going to go for the radar tower? No. They're going to go around to that complex north of Gatka. No, they're going to swing into the double yellows. Oh, he's dropped off Lion. And then, okay. He's
going back to pick up Side Poseidon. His homies all the way down south. But they probably only have the 1 2-seater bike, so he's being a Uber driver right now.
Oh, they're going to move. Everyone's got to move. Suddenly that complex north of Gatka is looking very good for someone. It's open. There's a squad about to pass by 13 here. Let's have a look, see if these guys are staring out the window ready. It's Fanta about to blast past on the bike. And gets past quite easily. It's a very fast mover. And I think they're probably likely to be in that complex, actually. Have a look at Fanta. He's going to come up on this complex and find it's free and open.
And these guys only just got into the circle. They actually didn't take it. He kept on driving. And now Chameleon and Talaya, they'll take it.
Oh, they're going to take the next one along. That's right. Yeah, so Gatka team moves north. Well, Hudge G just got knocked, actually. He got knocked out of the vehicle, so he's taken down. I think Eyes and Hayes are probably the last two standing. Yep, they are. They've got themselves up to the radar tower, so they're up there and fairly comfy. But there's only 2 of them left. The guys that were on the hill, Team 15, have now moved into, obviously here, realise it's heavily looted and there's nothing left in there because the 2 teams have already been through it. Now there's a squad coming up behind Team 3, Impulsive. Let's see where he's going to drive. Looks like he should pass them by fairly safe. Bear in mind, Team 3 have already picked up a couple of kills. They will take shots. It's Critico, is it? Critico, Carito. Carito. Did very well, actually. They got themselves 3rd place in the first round. So, pretty comfy. I think they're like 6th place, maybe 5th place, something like that.
They're fourth place overall.
4th place. Okay, they're looking pretty good.
Yes. But yeah, Team 11, they actually just came in the circle. They were looting Yasnaya up until this point, and now they're in the center of the circle. So they were super happy with the north shift of the circle. Gatka is untouched. Nobody is in Gatka anymore.
Yeah, Team 12 has moved north, haven't they? They've gone out of there.
Yeah.
Which is... I'm surprised that Team 15's taking so long. They're just sitting, waiting for the circle to come in on them.
These were the guys that... They look like people that just wants to fight, honestly. Like, they stopped and tried to fight big. Last game and this game also.
Hayes has only got a 2 times. That's why. This is not a good place for a 2 times.
Oh. This is something I want to talk to you about, D-Man. The last game we watched Big, right? They only had 1 or 2 vehicles moving past the compound. I'm seeing Team 15 picking up all of Big's vehicles. There's 4 cars left at the compound. But when Big rotated, they all opted to be in the same car. Yeah, I don't think that was a good idea. I don't know why they're opting to stay in like as few vehicles as possible. It's just very weird to me. Because all their cars should be fine HP, but they left them behind.
Is Easy going to see Impulsive? He's got to see him just to the right. Oh, there. No, he's got to see him. He's got to see him in his peripheral, right? His FOV is going to be better than mine, surely. Now...
Oh, he should see him. Hello? Easy.
I mean, he's either focused on something or just not expecting anyone out there. Because he's just on foot, right? He's just a single guy on foot.
Yeah. Yep. It's always easier to see in spectator, but...
Well, he's just focusing on the complexes. He's not looking at, like, open fields. He's just focusing on complexes. It's funny. It's like, I know one of my friends always says this, like, nobody looks at an open field. Nobody will look at it. They're looking at these complexes, looking at where you are. If you just go across an open field, you generally, like, 9 times out of 10, you'll get across. Now he sees him. That's going to be an easy shot. Lines it up. Bam, bam, bam. Is he going to be able to get away? Look down. No, he didn't finish it off. He did only have the M4 from that range.
But Impulsive's team is still alive. They just left them behind.
which is rude.
Yeah, I'm looking at them. They have a Dacia.
Sorry, but
They could have fit him in their car, but maybe they decided it's gonna be risky to move all in the vehicle. So, Impulsive, you're in foot, and if we blow up, the game is on your shoulders, buddy. You can do this, but he's trying to group back up with them. Even though the circle is not towards them, actually Jurgenstein is moving now to try and pick him up because he's in a lot of trouble. So, well, no, he turns around. He's like, no, don't get me.
Well, I wonder if that's
But
like his.
are you looking at it? Are you looking at him? He did a 180, now he's turning back. He's like, I'm gonna save you, shut the fuck up. he really wants his buddy Impulsive with the rest of the team, so he's gonna pick him up.
Now the question is, will it cost them? Oh, it's a tag. Doesn't get the kill though. Doesn't get the knock. But now let's have a look. Okay, we've got people moving in. Team 15 who did take all the vehicles, but Ogden is getting lit up. There's not a great deal left he can do. He's in all sorts of trouble. The rest of his team have been knocked. He just about gets it in the ditch and he's safe. Team 3, they're making the move across. They're going to try and squeeze in. Zuma's actually stayed behind on his Dacia. He's got a couple of nades. He flipped the Dacia by the looks of it. Oh, he's in a horrible spot. Look, flip the Dacia, open field, pop smoke down. There's nothing you can do. There's like death. Delith Randall's gonna flank around Carito.
Ogun just took down Fur, and Ogun is with Zoomers, so he's helping out his friend. But yeah, as you said, Death Randall and Carito are flanking him now, and I don't think Ogun. Oh, Zuma's actually running after his teammate got the knock on Fur, and he's behind the rock now. The flank will not be able to see him at all.
Yeah, Zuma's could actually take shots here now. Is he going to be able to get a look
all
across?
All this is thanks to his teammate Ogun that hit a really good sniper shot and knocked and killed Fur from Team 3.
He had to have just seen it, Zuma's there. Carito was in plain vision on his sight. I was staring down it. Now he's getting lit up from the house. The house is shooting him now, so he's got to get the other side of the rock.
Team 3 and Zoomers, they're not looking the right places. They can see each other, but looking the wrong places, they're all going to live for now.
But they don't want to peek. Yeah, I was going to say, because they're getting shot by Team 7 from this house, they don't want to peek over the brow of the hill, which is actually giving Zoomers the cover, effectively.
Yeah.
Carito,
Zoomers is absolutely fine.
Lit up and taken down. Easy's picks up the kill from range. Oh, wow. So, Big getting himself a free kill. Evils has got nowhere to go. Look, he's getting shot at by Easy's and Hayes, I guess. Dodge, 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 duck, weave, pray, hope. He's got no cover. He's got nowhere to go. Bless him. It's the walk of a dead man. Trying to get.
They're gonna connecting their shots.
One more. There we go. Easy finishes it off.
No.
And
it was making. Wasn't? Oh, it was Easy's. My bad. You're right.
So let's have a look at the map. Let's have a look. The next circle is going to come in a second. Team 2, who were the man that obviously rescued their teammate up in the hills, up in Everest, as it's known. Looks like 7. So Zuma's very much on his own, stuck in behind that rock. Team, I think it's 14 that have got him pinned actually. Oh, there we go. See, I talked about that little complex north of Gatka that someone should have gone there. Remember Team 11? They drove by. They could have been in there, but no. Right, so the Big have got a Dacia. They can get in there. These guys, let's have a look at the guys up in Everest. Oh, they're not that high, to be fair. It's actually a decent flanking position. That's why this complex is not so great, because you can get approached from behind very easily, which is exactly what Team 2 is doing right now.
Yeah, I just want to go back to my point with Big and not using the vehicles. But this circle, if they're taking 3 vehicles, they could have had 3 alive, and they could have made a fortress of cars. But I don't know. I really don't know why they're not opting to take more vehicles. Imagine where they're stopping now with 3 cars. They could have placed it next to the hill. And they could have a little fortress to take cover, but they apparently just like having 1 vehicle. And they're gonna go straight into Oaken. Oaken is laying prone. He's just waiting for the chance to shoot ECs. But he's being patient.
Just behind that rock. He's going to take his shots now.
Patience always.
He doesn't know where he came from. Now he lights up. Oaken gets himself 1. Can he get himself the 2nd? Easy. Sees him. And we'll get him back down.
Oaken opted for the finish and get knocks. And
I don't think he can get Hayes up. Hayes has been killed. It's been finished off.
Yeah. But Oaken, instead of taking the fight, he went out in the open to finish Hayes. That's a very bad choice.
He's no idea where he's getting shot from now. He's getting hit from like multiple angles. The bullets are pinging off the Dacia, so he knows they're coming from that side, but there's so many shots coming this way.
Dumas is running over. He might be able to get up Oaken. Oaken is not in this circle, but Easy says. But yeah, this is exactly what I meant. Look at the way Easy says. If they had a few more vehicles there, the compound wouldn't be able to shoot at him. Easy is connecting shots onto Zoomers, so he don't want to let him have any chance. Actually, Zoomers returns the shots. He's trying to net. Easy speaking him. Zoomers is definitely not winning this fight. Surely not. He does get it with the fadeaway nade.
Oh, a nade return. Oh, that's like the old Call of Duty days when you used to have that perk that blew people up.
So Big got a first, a second, and a sick bait. They're good. They're through. But I'm disappointed in seeing how they don't use the vehicles. They have them all available, but they opt not to use them.
Well, Team 2 is taking shots on Team 7. They have the high ground as well and the trees. You can see the circle just tweaking in. Impulsive knows he's got to edge off to the right. Sees Snaking peeking over the hill. Can just edge off to the side. He's got all the tree cover he needs. Now, he's got to be careful. He can get shot from the right side now. If Team 12 is looking, just off to the right in their house, Revolt and Co. Shalalai, Dimi, they can take some pretty clean shots, and I think that's what's happening. Impulsive does get tagged out by Revolt, and he's getting taken down. That's his head removed, and he realizes where it came from. But I don't think his team are going to be able to help him out here. I think he's downed and out. I'm going to peek around. Yeah, they're suddenly lighting them up. They see them all behind the trees. A young start trying to peek. Shalalai continuing to land the shots, and they're going to go instead up high and round. But that's going to pull them into a relative bit of cover. But once they're on the brow of that hill, Shidoni and Co. down low are going to start looking for them. Oh, he's got a Groza.
The circle updated. It went down south. Everyone have to leave their buildings, and right now it's only Team 14 who's actually in the circle.
So 12's got to move, 2 has got to move a hell of a distance, 7's got 0 cover to move. They've got an open field effectively to go across, which is not good. And like I say, Team 14 in a very good spot right now. And that's Lion side by side. And they've been there or thereabouts. They've only got 3rd place, I think, in the last game.
Team 2 is running up. They have 3 shots on Team 11. They're up behind them. They see them in the field. Team 11 is surely going to go down here. They're opting not to shoot. Why are they not shooting? They have tree cover. They could kill the guys running in the field, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Team 2, they're just laying low. There's 4 guys running in the open. They have no cover, but they decide not to shoot. That is very strange.
Well, look at this. 12, 7, all running straight in. This is horrible. This open field combat. Let me spin forward. You can see 7 managed to get themselves behind the rock. 12 back up, but they're caught between a rock and a hard place as Team 2 comes up behind them. Dimmy spins around. He's trying to look behind him. Snaking's kind of been caught in the open. And now they realise they just left this complex. They have to move. The Blues closing in on them. Bullets gets taken down. Lion, meanwhile, don't forget, Team 14 off in the distance. They're taking free shots. Free shots on these guys all engaging one another. This is horrific positioning. Team 12 are just in the open, but they're coming out on top in the straight up duels. There's no way Team 2 should have lost so many men there, but they did.
Yeah, Demi hit some really good shots and managed to get a knock on Yugen. We have Team 2 in the building, but they're not in the zone. They still have to move.
Snaking. He's just took down Lion, and he's managed to down side Poseidon. Snaking has just pushed up. It's Team 14 who had the position. They had everything. All they had to do was take 3 shots, and they've been downed.
Snaking once more. He's not. He's still going. He wants them all done. Look at Snaking. He keeps pushing alone.
So many nades coming down. Oh, gets a peek. The Blues on him. He's still pushing up. Remember, Snaking was the man that was on his own in the last game that went in the water. He managed to get like 6th place for his team.
Games. He's been the last remaining guy in the team for both of the games.
Does that mean he's a pussy in weights, which doesn't look like is the case, or is he baiting his team? I'm not sure which. But he's not on his own. Barlos is still with him off the side. Snaking getting a peek. Poseidon's been down there. Dimmy gets knocked by Snaking. Let's even see where he's spun across there. He's actually aiming at the guys. He's turreting right now. He's got the guys off to his right and to his left, and he's decided, yeah, this is not decent cover. Look at the circle. It's gone right back up the hill. That's pretty horrific. Team 12 are suddenly in a very good spot, despite the fact they're on the brow of this hill.
2 with 3 with 4. Right now, the 4-man team has the circle, but Team 11, the 3-man squad remaining, they're actually walking in, and they're probably going to be in the best spot. Right here by the road, there's a little dip and a tree, and you have really good cover. There's nobody who can really challenge them. The only thing, there's a big weakness. If it's nades. If Team 12 has a lot of nades and they can manage to chug them down that bridge, they might be in trouble, but Team 11 is looking really, really good here. They're in a fantastic spot.
Snaking saw exactly where they were. Lined him up with the sights of his car 98, but didn't take the shot. Oh, yes, pure vision. Oh, how lucky was Charlie there?
Look at Snaking, he's going. He doesn't care, he's feeling it. Snaking is in his zone.
Well, they're pushing up. They're fighting Team 11. Moves around the side, gets himself one. Switches over to the car 98, goes for the reload, gets the peak. Oh, they hit the rock there. Charlotte, he does have himself a tier 3 helmet, so that's not going to do as much as he wants it to. His teammate's coming up now. Barlos just off to the back of him. I'm going to stick with him because Snaking is on a mission. Barlos gets the kill. Oh, Snaking peaks too far. Barlos has got to try and get up here now, but he's got such open ground. He's landing the shots. Now he's got Team 11 off to the side. Charlalai's the only man standing, I think, for Team 11. Team 12, sorry. Looks like Revolt is getting back up. And ironically, Team 11, right, were the team that could have been shot passing over that open field, are in the best position now.
Yeah, they're in a great, great spot.
Barlos just sitting it out. Time to be patient. Snaking's not going to be able to get back up, I don't think. It's too risky to try and cross the field. Is he looking left? Did he just see Fanta? I think he did. I think he just saw Fanta off to the left. Yeah, trying to take a peek over to the left now. Fanta's trying to do the little jump flick and see if he can get Gramps. Team 12 now. There's the circle. It goes to 11. These guys are in a great position. They've got a decent bit of defilade as well to hide behind. Everybody's got to push up on them. Barlos and Team 12. So Barlos could be the spoiler here between the two teams. Dimmy's trying to snake his way forward. Look, he's going for the crawl. He has no helmet. He's the one that's going to try and get closer. Sweet goes for a little peek over the hill. That's going to be the risk, really. When they go for those peaks, they've got to be careful they don't get caught with the pants down.
Do you think what Dimmy is doing? Do you think Dimmy is going to be the hero?
He's going for
is he going to pull this off? Look at him. He's almost there. He has no helmet.
Sweet's not looking. Sweet's not looking. He's looking off to the right. Sweet is not looking off to the... Wait, did he just stop spotting me?
Yeah. He took the shot when he should have.
Barlos is going to move. Barlos has got to move now. He hears them taking shots over to the side. He realizes they're going for Dimmy. Does he just wait, try and get second place, or does he go for it? He sees Fanta gets down. He tries to finish him off. Sees Charlalai off the side there. Tries to light a couple of shots up. Gets back prone. Revolt gets himself a knock there. Revolt goes big. Charlalai will get the kill onto Barlos. And now there's just 2 remaining.
Pedro's going
Revolt
for the
pushes in. Sweet's going down. Dirty Pedro doing what he can. Charlalai's going to try and push in. Dirty Pedro, will he go huge? Yes, he will. And Team 11 in the end with Fanta, Dirty Pedro, Sweet M and Hubba Bubba Boy come out on top. The team that was in the open across a wide open field and nobody took a shot on them.
Yeah, that concludes that. Whew, what a round. Big coming in a little bit shorter this time around, but they had a few unfortunate events happening in the circle. I still think what lost them this game was not taking more vehicles. Easy and Hayes, they wouldn't have went on if they both had 2 cars and they could have been a little bit more cover. But it was the ending was really fun, coming down to a 1v1, having Barth at the one side factor on the side. Unfortunately, he gets taken down by the Spanish team, Jalala and Demi. Yeah, this sums it up. Do you have any idea who's went through? I mean...
Well, I mean, it was the top 8 to go through, and there's only 11 teams in it, so I would say, I hate to say it, but I will say it, you've got to be pretty bad if you don't make it into the top 8, right? which is harsh. You could have some bad luck in there, but you got 3 rounds, so you can't really complain about anything. I think a couple of teams. I think we're pretty used to the names like that we're seeing go through here, right? Obviously, we saw Snaking doing really well in there. We saw the general guys at Team 14 with Poseidon. They've had a good round. Barlos also obviously just at the end there as well. But yeah, anyway, that is rounds 9 to 16. Next up is, I guess, 17 to 24, I want to say, I think. we'll have a look, see who exactly is in there. Obviously, we stuck with Big here because it really the one of the only main teams we spotted in the groups. It was a fairly empty field. We'll see if there's any top teams coming up, and we'll try and jump across to them. So don't go anywhere, guys. This is the IEM Katowice Qualifiers. The unofficial stream. This is myself, D-Man, and of course Larson from Kingwin. Do feel free to give him a hit up on Twitter at Kingwin Larson. Feel free to follow him. He's one of the pro players, and he's going to be playing in the closed invite round. That will be in, I believe it's Sunday, is it? Next Sunday, best of 5. So
yes.
we'll see you in a few moments, guys. Don't go anywhere. Next round's coming up.